Good morning, everybody. Yay, and for Geeky Raid. Love those. Thank you all for coming in. Hello. Gremlin says hello. Do you see him? Here's my little gremlin. There he is. Hi, baby. Hi, handsome. Hi, handsome. Yeah, that's my handsome boy. That is, out of the kitties that we have, he is the one that's been with us the longest. I found him when he was about 3 weeks old and bottle fed him. But good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing? As you're coming in, let me know what is on your hook and what is in your cup. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, hello, Broella. So nice to see you. Ambi! Hello. So nice to see everybody. So today is going to be a short show. Normally I run about 2 hours, but I am still without a car, so I'm still at the mercy of others who are helping me. Yes, me in the zoo. But I am at the mercy of people who are helping me, and my sister's gonna. I already ordered my groceries from Walmart like 2 days ago, and I kept on adding stuff on. I'm like, oh yeah, I could use that. Let me add that on. So bad thing of having a few days in between, but anyway, so we're picking up my groceries and a few other things that you can get from Walmart at Walmart. We don't have to go shopping for them, we just need to pick them up, and then we're going to check out the new Chick-fil-A. Hey, MOB's Yarnery and Cooking, how are you? Hello, hi, Jamie's hooked. Hi, Patty. Easter Bunny on the hook. Oh, awesome. Hazelnut coffee. Yum. And on my hook, so right now I am working on Jaden Stitch's first square, and I did finish it. And I am making it out of the yarn that you will be finding in my Tuesday video this week. So you'll see that video. But this is the Jaden Stitch's Tunisian, the first square of her blanket. I was going to make 2 of these because I have enough here to make enough for my sister, my daughter, and myself. But it took me forever to finish this square. So I'm probably just going to make 1 so that I can have more. I'm more likely to actually finish this year with her calendar blanket because I've been known to stop doing it in about June, April. And then I finished this hat here, which it looks, that's the seam there. So this is the front of the hat. It just looks like a square, but when it's on your head, it looks like kitty ears. I know you're getting a lot of reflection there, but it looks like kitty ears. There we go. So that's what it looks like on your head. Hey, David, how are you? So let me see if I can get myself back in focus. There we go. Oh, thanks. I think the Tunisian crochet is good, but the only problem I have run into is first, your foundation chain. If you are not used to these kind of hooks, use a regular hook to do your foundation chain. 2, I guess I need to get used to it because I cramped a lot easier doing the Tunisian square than I do with regular crochet. They right here, because I think it's because of the way that I hold everything, and yeah, so that was that's the only thing, but it's only 1 square and I'm gonna get the hang of it. And the reason why I decided to, you know what, let me move forward this because I really do want to learn some Tunisian stitches. So so that's why. Hi, David. Oh, nice. Jamie Sook says, on my hook, I'm working on a Tunisian houndstooth stitch. I'm just making a swatch just to get used to making it before I am planning on using it for a product line. Awesome. Yay. Kim says, hi, yesterday I started on Tunisian square twice. I haven't made much progress. No, it took me a while. So here's the thing is I'm not doing any color picking today. Number one, I have a short live today. And number two, I haven't touched my stash twister blanket. So I'm going to work on that this week. But last weekend I worked on editing videos. So I ended up not, and if I don't work on that stash twister blanket on the weekend, it tends not to get done because it's a bigger project. So I spend a lot of time right here during the week, a lot of time, because I work about 9 to 10 hours a day, and I'm right here. This is my work computer, and then I actually watch, like, you know, my binge watching I do on this computer. So I'm right here for a lot of the day. So it's easier for me to do smaller kind of projects. I have my star blankets that I'm working on, yes, but this blanket is going to end up being pretty big. So and I gotta take all the yarn and kind of spread it out in front of me. So that's why I need to do it on, I usually do the section I'm going to do on Sunday, and I didn't get a chance to do that. So we're not picking colors today, but we're still going to have my normal giveaway. It's just going to be a little bit earlier than normal because I'm going to be ending this in about an hour as opposed to 2 hours. I think I said I was going to end early, and I didn't really say how early. And then, so yeah, we're going to have the giveaway. And of course, I'm going to ask my questions, which I need to open up that computer for that. Wow. Y'all, I am sleepy today. I woke up at 7:30, which I don't do even on a work day. I woke up at 7:30 and can't go back to sleep. So I'm a little sleepy today. Oh, Yarn Hookers is here, Bella. So Yarn Hookers is here at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And if you guys don't know, I actually have 2 giveaways going on my channel right now. So make sure you go over and check that out. Last 2 videos that I did have a giveaway each. So have those going on right now. So make sure you slept in until 6 a.m. See, I usually sleep until 8:30 or 9. But I go to bed very late. I go to bed about 2 to 3. And I have lumps in my hair, but oh well, we'll just deal. Hi Marsh Knitting, how are you? Oh, Granny D will be back soon. Okay, thank you, Granny D. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm gonna get to the questions. And I missed a lot of what you guys are working on. So let me know what I missed. I gotta scroll back up on the questions. Okay. This one. What's the last thing you did for the first time? So those of you just coming in, everybody answered what's on their hook and what is in their cup. Oh, I didn't say I have my normal coffee with sweetener and I'm sorry, hang on a second. My Walmart order has 4 substitutions, so I just need to check it and see if I want them. Sorry about that, you guys. I just had to make sure that was okay. So the substitutions were fine. It's 4:10 p.m. in the UK. Hi, Sarah. So nice to see you. Oh, Ambi's got a question. Everybody, go ahead and ask away, Ambi. March Knitting says, I got up at 4:40 and went back to sleep and woke up at 5 a.m. and got ready to go to work by work. Yay, I do 12 today and I don't get off until 6:30. So I'm working and lurking. Ooh, that's a long day. Wow. Wow, I'm picking up my Walmart order today too. Are you, Doris? I love that you can do that. It saves me so much time. So much time. Last night I started the whatchamacallit cow. Ooh, cool. First time doing a cow. Jenny's here. Good morning. All my firsts in the past 2 years have to do with breaking my leg for the first time, finding out I have cancer. Meh. Those aren't good firsts. Do you have any other do you have any other firsts? And of course those are a momentous first. Don't get me wrong. They're totally momentous first. But I'm just sorry that those were your first. I hope that you had some good firsts in there. Yeah, exactly, Doris. It saves me so much time. I wasn't doing that for a little bit, but after Jeremy died, I went and I double checked on it because you'd have to do it like 3 or 4 days in advance. And at the time, we just didn't have the money for me for all the grocery shopping that I needed to do to pay for it in advance. And but we're fine now, so I can do it in advance. But it also isn't like that. They've gotten more staffing for it, or they're more organized with it, something like that. So I don't have that problem anymore. Is there a social media you've never used and why? Okay, so Amby's asking, is there a social media platform that you have never used and why? I can't say that I've never used any. And, I've always used them on some level, even if I used them for like a week and then realized this is not for me, and I don't use them at all anymore. So the ones that I don't use at all anymore are LinkedIn, uh, Snapchat. I still use it for filters, so maybe I guess I do use it. Um, that's it, I guess. I can't recall. Somebody may tell me. TikTok, scared to get addicted. Kick, too sleazy. I've used Kick in the past. I don't use it anymore. Hey, Maribel. Mm. Bella says, Ashley, I made a Santa hat this month. It's on my IG. Awesome. Yay. Carol says she's never used TikTok. I have used TikTok, and I've gone down the TikTok rabbit hole so many times. So many times. Ed says, I agree with you, Ashley. Never even heard of Kick. Kick is a messaging app, so it's kind of like WhatsApp, I think. And yeah, and you can get into groups and stuff like that, but yeah, it's a little on the sleazy side. I made a baby cocoon for the first time. It turned out so cute. Oh, how cute. I used Chanel yarn. Oh, I bet you that feels amazing. So far the questions are: Amby asks if there's a social media that you've never used and why, and then also the normal what's in your cup and what's on your hook, and then the last question that I asked was what's the last thing you did for the first time. I just realized I need to. Oh, dang. So much for that. First move on my own 2 years ago to North Carolina. And where did you move from? If you don't mind my asking, Bella, where did you move from? Jamie says Pop Tarts. I hate them. Kids are hollering at me that they're hungry. Is Pop Tarts a food category? Oh my gosh, it's dessert. It really is. It's just dessert by another name. That's Pop Tarts. Oh my gosh. Hang on, I'm getting the prizes, you guys. Sorry. Like, this is why I keep everything in containers. Can you see all that dust and fur? And that is after cleaning it off last week. Yeah. So that is why I try to keep everything in containers. Arkansas. Okay, so so what did you think of the move? Because if I remember right, Bella, you live not in the mountains so much, but you're in the foothills, right? I love Ashley's answer to Jamie. It is when you want silence. Ed says the last thing I did for the first time was be on oxygen. Ugh, never had to do that before COVID. I am so sorry. My mom's the same way. My mom, was the same way, but we learned how to deal. We learned how to get used to it. First time trying to do a Tunisian crochet. That's awesome. I love that. I have some other Tunisian crochet that I'm doing. I just need to finish it. It's actually in here. It's something. It's currently it is a UFO. I will be getting back to it this year, which is why I leave it hanging here and I don't put it in a bag and put it away because I want to get back to it. I plan on making a 20 by 20 pillow fronts, but this is entree lock, I think it's called. But this is one that I'm working on. I was working on a while ago. This was actually my first attempt at Tunisian crochet, and I did that last year when we had an episode on the yarn hookers with Tunisian crochet. And this one I did not cramp up like I have been with the longer one. I think it's because they're shorter squares, so it's easier to kind of manage that. But with the and I'm actually using a regular crochet hook to do this, whereas with the square that I did for the Jada and Stitches crochet along, that one, my hand kept cramping up because I guess because I'm using the longer hook and I'm just not familiar with using the longer hook. Sorry, you guys. I know I'm not looking at the chat. I will be looking at it here in just a minute. I just needed to. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Thanks, Jamie. I'm glad you like that. The pillow covers. Lori's here. Hi, Lori. Got you in my ear, and that went away. Hang on a second. Got you in my ear while I get ready to brave the cold and grocery shop. Coconut coffee in my cup. Yum. Just finished a Yoda hat. I need to make a Yoda hat. All right. Somebody is in my. If it's a dog, then I'll ignore this. Yep, it's a puppy. Okay. Just making sure. Yes, I have cameras on my little itty bitty house. It's not worth very much, but I live freaking in the woods. In the woods. So I like to know if there's a wild animal outside or if there's some strange person outside and I don't want to go out there. Thank you, Angela. I'm so glad you like that. I'm so glad you like it. So Ashley says, Granny D, back in the day, hand washes all her stuff. Is there a hot glue gun that withstands drier temperatures? Ooh, that's good to know. Thank you, Sarah. I'm glad you like that entree lock. Silence, bring in the pop. Silence, bring in the Pop Tarts. We got Oreos flavor and maple syrup and bacon flavored ones. Oh, ooh, but maple syrup and bacon flavored ones. I don't know that I can handle that. That's not right to me. But I'm very funny about that because I don't like to mix my savory and sweet usually. I really don't like it. Says I had lots of firsts last year, but I can't remember the most recent. Right? You know what? I'm gonna pick it for you, David. At least the one I know. You went to your first men's retreat at the end of the year last year, didn't you? That was pretty amazing. Oh, Angela says made a market bag for the first time with Dollar Tree cotton yarn. That's awesome. Premier sunny day pattern. Ooh, I love that. And Carol says I use the Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks. Vicky says I have strawberry Pop Tart every morning. Jenny says I crocheted an owl beanie for the first time. Ooh, I bet you that's super duper cute. Bella says I live near the. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought you lived near the mountains. But still, that's a big change between Arkansas and then going straight to the ocean. But that's beautiful. Honestly, North Carolina is so varied, and it's beautiful on either side, and then even in the middle, it's got its own beauty. I love it. My first was in September, and oh, okay. Well, still, I think it was pretty amazing that you did that. I love that. Hello, my handsome boy. Hello. Hi, handsome. He's so pretty. Hi, baby. But he is not one that likes to cuddle. Not really. He does like to groom. He's a big fan of grooming. And he loves to bark the dogs. Him and Sammy lick each other all the time. Which Sammy has. Have you guys met Sammy? Okay, so Bella's about 45 minutes from you. That's awesome. Sammy, come here. Sammy, come on. Have you guys met Sammy yet? Oh, I didn't realize that was totally in the way. Sorry, you guys. Sammy, come here. Come here, baby. Come on, up, 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 up. There's my girl. There's my Sammy girl. Hi, sweet. Oh, I dropped my phone. Hi, sweet girl. Hi. They see my kitties all the time. They don't see my pups. They don't see my pups. Right? You're a good girl, Sammy. Ouch. Ouch. Put your foot right here. That better? That better? Oh. Okay. Anyway. She's so cute. I'm getting my master bedroom and bathroom remodeled for the first time. So excited. Oh my gosh, I bet you are. That's amazing. Oh, bless you. Oh, I got doggy snot on my arm now, Sammy. Yuck. Yuck, Sammy. All right, get down, baby. Get down. Thank you, girl. Doris says, I put up my first YouTube video 2 weeks ago. I need to go check that out, Doris. I'm excited about that. I need to go check it out. I'm getting, oh, wait. I saw, Bella says to Doris, love the craft room tour. Oh, I need to go see. Hi, Lisa Rose. How are you? She says, hello from Connecticut. My last first, catching you live right now. Oh, awesome. Well, welcome. Thank you for joining me. To join in on the North Carolina conversation, I lived in Wilmington for 6 years and I miss it every day. Love all of North Carolina. There, and it's so varied. Because you got the mountains to the beach, which is amazing. Not all states can say that. Georgia can, but yeah, you got from the mountains to the beach, and California can, of course. No idea what I did for the first time. Guess I don't try new things. I'm sure you do. You just don't remember it. And honestly, I have some difficulty remembering. I don't think I've even answered that question because I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember. Other than some tragic firsts that I had to go through last year, but we won't discuss those. Oh, that's okay, Ashley. That's important stuff right there, right? Oh, you know what? Hang on a minute, because I don't have too many mods. So let me see if I can find it for you, okay? So Stella, who used to be a permanent fixture over here with me, has now wanted to be with me lately. She has wanted to be with my daughter. Not with me. Where is it at? There we go. All right, I'm getting the link for you guys. That's Rose Cottage Crochet. Oh, that would actually be wonderful, Doris. Thank you. I don't have too many moderators. I know Jamie's a moderator, and Granny D, but hang on a second. Oh, I'm not. I'm in StreamYard. I'm not. And that's why I don't have any polls going right now. But I'll be back and doing polls next week, and we're gonna pick new colors next week. And I'll work on the blanket tomorrow and get some pictures up and stuff. Oh shoot! Yes, Ambi, and I saw where that popped through. Let me see if I can find it. So Ambi, the social media that she has never used is TikTok, Snapchat, LinkedIn. I've used Tumblr and was never on MySpace. I've used MySpace, dated myself right there, but I used MySpace before Facebook was ever even a thought in somebody's brain. Um, and one thing I loved about MySpace and hated it all at the same time is you could get into the code and you can really customize it the way that you wanted. And I resisted moving over to Facebook because of that. But as the older I get, the more I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with customizing it or listening to music on everybody's page. Oh, thanks, Carol. I mean, Doris. Carol just threw some yarn in your window. That's awesome. Yes. Oh my gosh, live journal, right? Yes, Doris. Yes. See, I loved doing that. And I actually had a web page when before they had the you call them WYSIWYG editors. So what you see is what you get, editors. Before then, so I would create web pages with HTML code. Now this is before HTML code got super complicated with like Java. Well, they had Java then, but I never used Java. Java, like the applets and stuff, and then you get into CSS and stuff like that. So, and that was much more complex. But this is back at the beginning of when people started making their own web pages. I don't even remember what my web page was about at the time. Honestly, I don't remember. And then I was in these things called Web Page Wars. And so you would join this group and you would get votes and stuff. It was I don't even remember some of the names of it, but these were like a big thing back in the day. Back in the day, totally dating myself, I know, but hey, it got me into learning how to do things online and stuff like that. I'm an '80s kid. I'm not a '90s kid, so I didn't grow up online at all. Yeah, Jamie says, "Yeah, me, I slay away trolls. You do an awesome job slaying away the trolls. Thank you." Yeah, unless you feel like playing with them, right? And then David says, I was a fixture on Live Journal. Ashley says, oh goodness, I had a fixed window journal with a smaller window inside for the entries. Imaged for maps for my links. I thought I was the shiz. Yes, you actually got more complex than I ever did. But you thought, hey, I'm so smart. I know what I'm doing. And then, yeah, there's always somebody who is so much more brilliant than I ever was as far as webpage and stuff like that goes. But I really enjoyed it. I that was what I spent my spare time on, and this was pre, of course, YouTube. And also it was before I learned crochet, so I didn't have crochet to occupy my time. Oh, you guys, I found my. I'm gonna have to. I still need to do. Yeah, I put it out there on yarn hookers. I know I keep interrupting myself. I do this on yarn hookers that I'm going to be doing at least one like vlog style kind of showing off showing off what I've made, stuff that I'm working on, that kind of thing, video a month. And including in that the stash bashing 2022, which if you guys don't know about hashtag stash bust your stash 2022, make sure you go to our first yarn hookers of this year, which is on Ginger's channel, and we talk about that a little bit more. But that is a challenge that we have. That's our year-long challenge with the yarn hookers is hashtag bust your stash 2022. We want to see pictures. We want to see every way that you are busting your stash this year. We are not asking you to freeze on spending because Lord knows I've got a line order or a line brand order right there that I'm about to record after I get off. Well, after I get my groceries and stuff. But yeah, I got a Lion Brand order right there, and I'm going to record the haul on that one. So I'm not going to stop ordering. Well, I would never ask you to, but we want to try and work through our stash and work through what we got too. And I had a point there. I was saying, oh yeah. So I was gonna, so I mentioned that I wanted to do a vlog once a month. Well, January's vlog is not coming. just because I had kind of a lull. I was just tired and I didn't do much like the first couple weeks of January. So that's going to be coming in the first week of February. I'm playing a little bit of catch up in my videos. I've had these giveaways, like the 2 giveaways that are going on my live right now. I've had them going on planned for about 3 weeks now, and they were supposed to be more spread out, but they didn't come out. So I have 2 going on at the same time. Jamie said, "Oh my god, I so need to bust a stash." Yes, please. I'm doing a 5-strand blanket right now. If you haven't been here with the last one, we got our first computer when I was 12 years old in '99. I think I got my first computer when I first moved to Charleston. So I believe, when was that? It's probably somewhere around that time window. And the only reason why I got that computer is because my mom's work had a program where when they upgraded the computers, you could buy the old ones. And so that's what we did. We bought an old one, and it had Windows 3.1 on it. And I think it was definitely the late 90s. I just don't remember exactly when. And then I just went from there. At sea, I didn't see that. I didn't see the rest of that, you guys. I'm sorry. I was talking and blah blah blah. Part of what I'm supposed to do, I guess. I'm gonna ask the next question as I read more comments. So, what is one activity that grants you pure escapism? What is one activity that grants you pure escapism? For me, it is binge watching. And even listening to books, but more so binge watching. I am a binge watcher. I love watching tons of my shows and seeing them all at once, and I repeat what I watch. I watch things over and over again. I've seen Criminal Minds and Supernatural so many times that I don't have to watch them anymore to actually envision what's going on in the scene in my head. I'm close to that on Grimm and Medium and Charmed, the original Charmed, not the newer version. So yeah, been totally binge watching. Yes, Angela. See, me and you, we understand each other. Oh, I love that, Jamie. So Jamie says, actually writing. Are you published, or are you writing a book or anything like that? David says, I wasn't going to buy any more yarn, but I started a stash project and need more of one of the yarns. Oh no. And Ashley says to David, that doesn't count as buying more yarn. That's completing a project, says the person who underbuys yarn on purpose. Kim says, I was a late bloomer. I didn't get my first full-time paid job until I was 30. That's not necessarily a late bloomer. You were focused on other things prior to 30, and I don't blame you. I was in such a rush to get out of the house that I moved out, I think, right when I was 18. I was going to college at the time. This is something I warn my daughter of all the time, because I moved out so quickly that I became so focused on work and paying the bills that school became secondary and became less important as the time went on. And I have never gotten my degree. Now I've gotten certificates, and I could have gotten an associate's degree had I gotten that before just moving on to the 4-year degree. But anyway, that's how it goes. Halloween, hello, Halloween. Halloween's Crafting and Entertainment says hello or greetings, mortals. Hi, Estella. Estella says, good morning. Good morning back at you. Ashley says, reading the first 5 HP books. Books 6 and 7 were too real for me. Oh my gosh. Did you bawl at some of the spoiler things with some of the things that happened in those? Did you? I actually, and I even bawled in the oh my god, why can't I think of it? It's the first true death that they had. right before Order of Phoenix. I can't think of it. Goblet of Fire, my daughter. Love her. that one. Bald at that one too. Swimming makes time stand still for me. Oh, that's nice, Kim. Okay. I like that. Or he says, y'all please. My first, oh my gosh, I don't even remember. I had that one too, Lori. I completely forgot. My first computer was a Commodore 64 plugged into my TV and needed to read a 2-inch thick book on DOS to attend a 2-week summer camp Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I just remembered that. We got one. It was a Tandy, and it was plugged into the TV, and we had actually a cassette tape that was connected to it. And I wrote a program for Christmas that had a Christmas tree that lit up and it played music. I couldn't even begin to do that now, but I did that. Oh my gosh, that is so hilarious. I remember that now. And I must have been, I was a teenager at the time. Oh, thanks for the memories there, Lori. That's awesome. I love that. Hi, Connie. Hi. So glad to see you. I've been reading your updates. You guys, Connie's husband has been in the hospital with, I believe it's COVID. He's been on oxygen and he just recently came home. I wasn't yesterday, but it was the day before yesterday, right? So he just recently came home. We're so grateful, but everybody lift some healing thoughts up to Connie because I'm sure he's still healing. So we just need to make sure that it continues in a positive direction. Oh, nice. So total escape for me is restorative yoga sessions. That actually sounds nice. But I don't know that I could get my body to do that. I did a road trip to Spin Right Factory. Oh, yes, Hello Queen. That's awesome. Is that on your channel? Did you, or is it going to be on? Deanna's late, but that's okay. Good morning, Deanna. So nice to see you here. Yes, Cedric Diggory. Yes, yes. Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, everybody should have read Harry Potter right now. If you haven't read it, you're probably not going to, right? Hi, Judy. It's so lovely to see you. Mwah. So lovely to see you. Says, hey, Mel, been looking for a bit. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. Diana K says, hello, I binge watched Murder, She Wrote, which dates me. I used to watch Murder, She Wrote. So when I would get up in the morning, especially in the summers, I would get up. And so we had this little TV. And again, I'm going to get dated. But we had this little TV. And this is like somewhere between like 8 and into my tweens. We had this little TV. And it had the bunny ears. We had the pliers to turn the channel. And I would watch reruns in the morning. This is more in the summertime than during the school year. So you would end up with like Murder, She Wrote, Matlock, Chips. I remember those distinctly. Sometimes you would get reruns of Love Boat and Fantasy Island, which, by the way, still loving the new Fantasy Island. But anyway, those were the ones that I would catch often. And you guys, I got to scroll down, otherwise I'm going to get so far behind. The first death that made me bawl was in book 5, but the war and isolation and constant death in 6 and 7 are just too much. It is a lot. I agree with that. It is the isolation is a lot. Radio Shack computer for the kids in early 90s was the first one in our household. Oh my gosh, wow. Pretty sure your husband, Connie, yes. All right, I'm scrolling down so I don't get too far behind you guys. I hate I don't like getting too far behind, especially since I got a shorter show. I only got like 20 more minutes. Can you believe that? You guys, it always goes by so fast, and I wish that I could stay longer today, but I am at the mercy of others. Oh, I do want to tell you, I did oh wait, Carol says, I hope nobody gives me a hard time for this. My escape is sitting outside having a cigarette, watching YouTube, or binging a show. Everyone leaves me alone when I'm smoking. You know what, girl? I no judgment. Listen, no judgment zone here. If that's what it takes for you, you know what I mean. The great thing about restorative yoga, lots of props and pillows to help you hold positions. Moves really slow, uses gravity, no balance required. Ooh, kind of loving that. Yes, Murder She Wrote, then Matlock, and then I think it was Chips after that. Anyway, I used to watch that every morning. Okay, so In the Heat of the Night was a good one too. Okay. So about the car. uh, about the car was I did the first part of the problem has been diagnosed. I was actually, where's my notebook? I had it in, where'd my notebook go? Ah, here it is. So it is the coolant control valve. So there was some recall stuff that they're taking care of, but then there was the coolant control valve and the ABS rear wheel speed sensors. So, and those two things cost me a pretty penny to get repaired. So I'm taking care of those two things. Now, once they get those two things fixed, then they need to diagnose now. And I don't know if I told y'all. So my car, I went to go visit my mom on Sunday. We usually do Sunday dinners, and I went to go visit my mom, and she and I everything was fine, but then I started to turn right onto the main road that I go to get to her house, and I pressed the gas, and it was like, okay, So finally, it did get going again, but it did that a couple more times where it just didn't want to go, and so I turned around, went right back home, and then about a week later, I took it up to the shop and let it sit in the shop until they could get a look at it, and it's mountain time here, you guys. We got mountain time, mountain schedules here. And then the snowstorm didn't help. So, but I finally got that part of the diagnosis. Once he gets that part fixed, then he'll be able to take it for a test drive and get the rest of it diagnosed. So anyway, that's why I'm at the mercy of others right now, who are doing me favors and taking me to go get my groceries and pick up the occasional fast food, because we don't go out to get fast food much anymore right now. We're cooking at home, which is why my grocery bills shot up. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I am starting to go just a little bit stir crazy. So I'm wanting to get my car fixed. I did get other good news this week. I mean, well, it's bittersweet news, I think, more than good news. I finally, the life insurance for my husband, from his passing, was finally approved, and that was dropped in an account for me last week, and they sent me the checks that I'm supposed to get this week. So I'll be able to pay off my house and my car, the car that's not running right now. I'll be able to pay both of those off, and then put the rest in the bank so that I can squirrel away enough money to buy my own place in 2 years that's bigger and a lot easier to access, so I can have people come and visit me. Yay. And my zoo. Because it's already 11:44, you guys, time goes by so quick. I'm going to show you guys at the end of every live every Saturday. Normally they run about 2 hours, which today, unfortunately, I can only do 1 hour before I have to head out. But I do a giveaway at the end of each live, and I'm going to show you some stuff here that you can choose from if you win. You know what? And I should have updated my buttons, and I completely forgot. Hopefully I'll have a little bit of time to run and grab some buttons while my brother-in-law and sister are picking up. Oh, anyway, what you can choose from if you win are, I have these boy hooks. These are plastic hooks with little sparkles inside of them, and they're 4mm to 6.5mm. You can get that. This one is only for my US viewers, so it's just a little bit, it'll cost a little bit more to send it. But these are just a little container of your basic buttons. You know, it's got navy black kind of tortoiseshell type buttons in there. There's 3-tiered tassel. These not ladybugs, fireflies. I call them fireflies. Firefly buttons, flower buttons, and mermaid buttons. Mermaid buttons. So that's what you have to choose from right now. You guys haven't been able to go and restock my stash, so that's where I'm at right now with that. But I'll restock it soon. So that's what you have to choose from today. I'd love it if y'all join No Shame Permission. What is that? Aw, thanks. Carol is so sweet. Says I've shared some very personal things with Mel in her lives. I just feel so comfortable, but nobody's gonna judge me. No judgment. Yep. Oh, Carol, we love you, babe. No judgment. We may not sit next to you while you're smoking, but we definitely don't judge you for it. That's all. And Ashley says, "Oh, I used to love a good smoke. I don't smoke tobacco anymore, but sigh. Back when I did, it wasn't like I hated every minute of it." Right? Exactly, Ashley. And I'm with you on that. And girl, used to be I would go to the bar or the club and yeah. Anyway, they don't do that anymore. Good thing they don't allow smoking in those places anymore. That's right, Ed. We are all family here. Uh, explain hashtag no shame permission for me, Ambi. Yeah, Vicky says it seems like when you don't have your car, always want to go somewhere, right? When you no longer have the freedom of choice, you want that choice again. It's crazy. When you do have it, there's no place you want to go. Yes. I remember smoking too, Ashley. I loved it until the cost of a pack of cigarettes is now cost $21.80 a pack. Holy crap. I quit 20 years ago. Really great about the insurance. One less thing to worry about. Exactly, Maribel. Exactly. It's just when I had to get them a bunch of stuff and I had to wait on certain things and there's a report that they needed to get and it took about 6 months to get that report and yeah, so that was fun. Huh. Be right back. My grown-ups are texting me. I quit smoking 2.5 months ago. Congratulations, Maribel. That is not easy. Yes, Tracy, the villain buttons. Maybe I'll get those again. Lori is the proud winner of the villain buttons. She picked them last month. Oh, speaking of which, I made up all the labels. Some of y'all may have gotten emails for the packages I need to send out. I ran out of tape, so I'm not able to get them in the mail today. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand them to my kiddo in the morning, and she will take a few down at a time to the mailbox. At least of the smaller packages. I don't know if my bigger packages will be able to fit, which that bigger packages include something I'm sending to Jamie, something I'm sending to Julie, that kind of thing. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Deanna. You're amazing. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Tracy says it's horrible. Something's horrible. I missed that. I cannot use Uber, Broella. There is no Uber around here. Oh, it says love the villain buttons. Oh, okay, got you. It's where I give you permission to give yourself permission to start another project or buy craft supplies. Okay. You'll have to tell me a little bit. Send me a DM on Instagram. I ran out of coffee. I'm holding it like I have coffee. Send me a DM on Instagram. And I mean, look up the hashtag. But yeah, Ambi, I want to learn more about that. Jamie says I only quit tobacco smoking. Though that's awesome, Maribel. Yeah, so Broella, Uber and there is really no Uber or Lyft around here. There's one guy that used to do Lyft. We don't even have taxi here. In fact, there was one time when my husband had to be driven home from work because he was having an episode. So the car was at work, and my mom was out of town, so she couldn't come and get me and take me to my car so I can bring it home. So what I ended up having to do is there is one. It's just a shorter bus that you call and you make arrangements for them to come pick you up near your home. So there's not like any bus stop transit system that way. And so I had to call them and they said they were booked out until such and such date, but called this guy. So I called this guy and that guy says, I don't have any room right now. But called this girl. And so I called this girl and she was able to come and pick us up. But it's just a few people that go around doing it, and then you pay them through like Venmo, but you don't that kind of thing. So it's not as easy to use as Uber, because if there was Uber here, I would have no issue with it. You know what I'm saying? Because with not having a car, because Uber's super duper easy to use and it's actually not terribly expensive. So anyway, yep. Oh, Barbara, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. Oh, Barbara, I see here now. I've been watching, not feeling well, so not commenting. We'll send all hugs and love. Oh, back at you, girl. You send some healing thoughts Barbara's way. That's horrible. I'm glad you don't feel good. I love the buttons. Great for hats, gloves, and scarves. Yes, puts a little personality on them. You know what I mean? Right, Bella? Amby says, or add another book to your TBR, or start another book, or buy another book. Yes, I love that. I got Girl Scout cookies yesterday. Oh my gosh. Yes. What kind did you get, Carol? Because if they were the caramel kind, the caramel chocolate coconut kind, I'm dangerous with a box of those. Or they're dangerous with me, whatever. They're just I eat them all. I eat them all. I have little self-control as it comes whenever it comes to food I love, and I love me some food, okay? But when it comes to those, I think they're called caramel delights. They used to be called Samoas. Oh my lord. What? I love anything with peanut butter. That was my husband. He was the same way. Brella says, where I live, there's no Uber either. We have a mountain taxi service. Yes, and it's so expensive. Exactly. So you get it. There's no taxi here. And it's relatively inexpensive when you can find somebody, but it's all word of mouth, and it's just very different. Oh, Amby doesn't have any posts on her Instagram under that hashtag yet. Well, we need to get on that, right, Amby? Favorite are the peanut butter patty ones. Tracy says the Samoas. I feel you, Mel. Right? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's. I would be your Uber driver, Jamie. If you, well, maybe not in the crazy snow that you guys get. I'm not a snow driver, but you know what? When it's not snowing, I will drive you anywhere you need to go. The mint ones are good too. That's another favorite in this house. Driving around the mountain for chicken burgers and yarn. Yes, yes, sounds amazing. Those oh, I love that. Lori says those villain buttons are destined for my fiery little great niece in some yarn and fabric projects. Oh, I love that so much. I love that, Lori. The Samoas are my favorites, followed by Thin Mints. That's where I'm at, Ed. I'm the same way. Hi, Suze. Suze came in. Hi, Suze. Hi, everybody. Hi, Suze. I got one box of everything, Carol. Oh my gosh. That sounds so. What we normally would get in our family when we would buy them was the peanut butters, the of course Samoas, Thin Mints, and then there's a lemon kind that they had. That might be more localized, but we would get those too. We would get those too. Oh, trefoils is a good one. Yes, shortbread cookies are good. I like the do-si doughs. Oh, rest well, Ashley. Ashley, oh, you're lying down. Okay, Ashley. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you, Ed, for. I'm missing some comments, and forgive me for that. I need to lie down, but enjoy this live. Thanks, Mel. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. And actually, it is about that time because I do need to get ready to leave and go run some errands. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do that giveaway, you guys. Oh, shoot. Hang on. I'm going to have you guys all put something into the chat here in a minute. Give me a minute and I'll tell you, because I didn't have Nightbot up, making sure that the chat was being registered. Alrighty. Yep, everybody, go ahead and start putting in, just putting in random comments. so that everybody gets, like, your chats have been registered. So just put in some comments, and I tell you what, answer the question, what project are you planning on working on this weekend? What's the project you plan on working on this weekend? Let me go back over here. Random comment. Woohoo! Like it. Oh, thanks, Deanna. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thank you. Good. There we go. Haven't had Girl Scout cookies in a while. Love your lives. Yay. Love it. Yes, it is on her channel, Tracy. Easter Bunny. Yes, Patty. I can't wait to see that. Thin Mints, Coffee and Crochet, C2C for my morn in colors I hate. Oh, for your mom in colors that you hate. I understand making stuff in colors that you don't like. My gradient Afghan. I can't wait to see that, EMB. Please make sure you post that. Wanda, hi. If you're just popping in, Wanda, I actually am about to log off, unfortunately, because I am still at the mercy of others because I still have no car. I'm hoping by the end of next week I'll have a car. But for right now, I still do not have a car. So if you're in the chat and you haven't like posted something in the last few minutes, please make sure you do so, because I'm about to do the drawing. All right. Alrighty. So let me go ahead and bring up the drums. Drums. Takes me a minute to find this, you guys. All right, here we go. Vicky! Oh my gosh, Vicky. I tell you what, Vicky has got to be my luckiest viewer because and Vicky, I think, actually won my very first giveaway, maybe. But anyway, Vicky has won, I think, about 6 of my giveaways. Some of them have been buttons and stuff like that. But yeah, about 6 of my giveaways. So congratulations, Vicky. You are the luckiest person in the whole world. And you need to play more lotto tickets. Oh, I love that, Naughty. Jamie, I want to see that when you're done. So you designed it with the 2 of us in mind. Oh, I love that. Oh, speaking of Julie, I am sending her some yarn. So I bought some yarn, and I was thinking of Julie the whole time I bought the yarn, you guys. And when I got it, I was like, you know what? I can't keep this. I just have to send it to Julie because it's Julie. It's called Anime. It's the Anya line by Lion Brand, and it's the colorway is called Anime. It's crazy bright colors. And I'm like, Julie, I just got to send this to you. My last Lion Brand haul, I think, had it in there. But yeah, I had to send those over to Julie. You're welcome, Vicky. You're welcome. Vicky's been watching my stuff for a very long time. Thank you all so much. You guys are all so amazing. I am so sorry that I can't stay with you longer today. But next week, we will be back to normal. 2 hours like normal. And I will have done my part on my Bust Your Stash 2022 and getting the stuff done on my blanket, and we'll be picking yarns again. I know that's kind of chaotic whenever I do that, but it's lots of fun, I think. So we'll be picking yarns again. Keep an eye out on my Instagram because I will be showing pictures whenever I get it posted. If you are not on Instagram, I also posted on not my Facebook group, which I'm not as active in there as I should be. I should really get my group more active. But my Facebook page. So I have a page and I have a group. But I posted there. If you're not on Instagram, instead you're on Facebook. It goes on my Facebook page.
It's 12 o'clock.
It's 12 o'clock. It goes on my Facebook page automatically. So with that in mind, you guys. Oh, an elephant raid. Oh, I'm sorry. So Yarny the elephant. I'm missing that raid, you guys. I wish I had some kind of logo for no shame permission. Oh, well, we'll have to figure something out. I can't. I already packaged it up. Otherwise, I would show you, Jamie. I would show you the yarn. But I already packaged it up. But it is in my last Lion Brand haul. Hello, Michelle's. Oh my gosh, you guys are coming in, and I normally am on for an extra hour. I have another hour that I'm on, but unfortunately I am without a car, and I'm at the mercy of others. I need to go and get some of my groceries and stuff like that. They're helping me pick up groceries. Oh no, Ginger was sick this morning, Jenny. Oh no. Okay, I'll have to reach out to her on Instagram. Yes, and Julie will probably show you guys when she gets it. Yes, I'm excited for her to get it. But anyway, you guys all, thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't yet, on your way out, please go down and hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out. Or I guess it's over here. Thumbs up button down here. And if you haven't subscribed to me yet, go ahead and do that. I talk all things crochet and yarning. And then, of course, Saturday morning, I have my lives every morning at 11 a.m. And it's just getting to know the community better. So, can't wait to see you guys again next Saturday. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys are all amazing. Bye bye.